You know, I don't know about you, Morgan, but I'm already pretty sick and damn tired of viewing digital imagery in only 2 crappy dimensions.
I know, I totally agree, but I think it's about time we see how much better things can get with just one little tiny extra D.
Poly D?
No. Our first product of the show is the Panasonic SD90 camcorder. It has a 28mm wide-angle lens. Now, it's actually kind of interesting because the lens is not physically permanently attached to the camera.
No, you can actually add it on, which we'll talk about in a second. There's a snap-on sort of 3D lens.
Yes, and of course it has image stabilization, full HD recording, 1080p, but it has only one lens, which it sort of begs the question of how you make 3D with only one lens.
B to the A to the M to the F. That's BAMF, Morgan Webb. That's a 3D lens right there.
That was quite a BAMF.
Thank you. It's an optional 3D attachment, as I said. It costs about $350, and it's also compatible with 5 other Panasonic camcorders. So if you make the investment here, you can use it on other devices. And
maybe you could upgrade your camcorder at some point, and then you would still be able to use your fancy 3D lens.
Correct.
You can also play back 3D videos from the camera straight into your 3D TV, which is very nice. One thing that does become a problem with all of this 3D video is storage space. So they have included an SDXC slot.
That's right. It's actually compatible with up to 2 terabyte cards, which I don't know that those exist yet. In years, they'll be giving them away like USB thumb drives.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you can get 64 gig cards for around $300.
And tomorrow, you'll be able to get one for, you know, $200. And
yeah, exactly. The prices will drop. And you also get 16 gigs of internal memory as well, which is nice.
And what other fancy features are in there?
Well, you get a 40x. They're calling it intelligent zoom, which is a blend of optical and digital zoom.
Right.
I wouldn't push it all the way to 40. It's going to get a little grainy.
Right.
And I don't believe that you can zoom in once you have the 3D attachment on. There's no real servos in here that are moving these motors. But it's all touchscreen as well, which should be easy to use. And it comes out in March of this year. Pricing, not announced yet.
Yeah, okay.
But Panasonic told us that it should cost under $1,000 with the 3D lens, which is good to know.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, next we have the DXG 3D HD camcorder, which will record 3D video in 1080p.
You want to hand model this one?
Oh, I will definitely hand model this one. So it has a much smaller profile because the other one had the large lens on it.
Yeah, and plus, you know, most 3D cameras, left and right lens fixture, because it needs to be sort of like the human eye.
Right.
This one rotates so that you can put it in a pocket or a Merce or a fanny pack, whatever you weird 3D photographers are rocking these days. It's got dual 5-megapixel lenses, can shoot at 30 frames a second for normal video, or 60 frames a second for the fast-moving stuff.
Which is definitely fun if you want to video your friend, you know, maybe not making a perfect skateboarding jump.
What's the fun of an actually landed skateboarding trick?
So now you can, you know, you record it in high speed, you can play it back that much better.
Yes, watch his testicles crush in slow motion.
Exactly.
That's what we want.
You're actually not going to need glasses to look at the LCD as a result of the parallax barrier technology. It has a special material covering the LCD.
Yeah, it's like the old Cracker Jack box holograms. You guys remember Cracker Jacks?
Yeah.
You're too busy playing with hula hoops and slide whistles? Never mind. Basically, if you move your head around, it'll actually change the image with the angle of your eyes. And the screen is 3.2 inches, so you shouldn't have too much trouble previewing what you're shooting in 3 dimensions.
Right. I love how we're trying to show them the 3D, but they can't see
Yeah, this is sort of like, HD video is awesome. I know you're watching it on a 12-inch black and white TV, but trust us, it's great.
It's great. It also does take still pictures in 3D as well as recorded video.
And it has an HDMI out,
Awesome.
so you can watch all that 3D content that you've recorded right on a 3D TV.
Now, this DXG is actually known for being affordable, so do we have a final price on this?
I'm going to assume it's going to be affordable. There's
Yes.
no price announced. It will be available in the summer of this year, so keep an eye out.
All right. We snap the little lens back there for you. Finally, we have the ViewSonic ViewFun 3D Snap Digital Camera. I'm a little out of breath from that name.
But look at how much fun I'm having with the ViewFun.
You are having a lot of fun. We're actually going to see a lot of these 3D still cameras this year.
Yeah.
Is this one any different from the pack?
Well, it also has dual 5-megapixel lenses up front. Can record video in 3D, and the LCD on the back, if it were working right now, you'd see that it's also 3D. But basically, slam your head against the coffee table a couple times. When you see 2 of something, it's like watching 3D.
And so how's this different than the DXG, which also shoots 3D video?
Well, this thing also shoots in red-blue 3D.
Okay.
So you can actually change it to red-blue mode, and you can view any of your pictures in 3D on a normal 2D screen if you just use the standard cardboard glasses.
And everybody has a pair of those lying around somewhere.
Go buy a box of Cookie Crisp cereal, and you'll probably have a pair.
You'll be able to view your photos in 3D and your videos in stereoscopic 3D too, using, of course, HDMI and a 3D TV.
And what's really cool is you can share it on YouTube 3D.
Yeah, they actually have 3D now.
Yeah, it's not a separate site or anything like this. this.
Yeah.
A while back, YouTube was testing 3D stereoscopic, which is the side-by-side, and the red-blue glasses. This supports it, so you can throw your videos right on YouTube. And I give it, in less than a year, you're going to see a lot more 3D content online, especially on YouTube.
Yeah, whether that's a good thing or not, it's a question.
It's probably not. We don't need Fred in an extra dimension.
All right, when can we get it?
First quarter of this year, and it's only $200.
That's a deal.
Not bad.
Yeah, absolutely.